I'm back. I didn't quite make it work to hang that onto my other video with my counter push-ups, but now I'm going to show you something that's really, really important. These are called up-downs. Now, I have extremely bad knees. Most doctors have wanted me to replace my knees for the last 30 years of my life, but I refused because I've learned a lot about these surgeries, and so my goal is to not have my knees replaced. But as I was so debilitated in 2024 and 2025, my legs got weaker and weaker, and my thigh muscles got weaker, and the muscles around my knees got weaker and weaker and weaker. So simple up downs, getting up from a chair, I hadn't been able to do for more than 20 years without holding on to something, even before I broke my back. So the problem is finding a chair that's the right height so that you can do up downs comfortably, but still work the muscles, but not hurt your knees anymore. So for a long time, I had a step outside, and I would put a chair on it, and it would raise me up enough so that it didn't hurt my knees. But it's been cold here. Don't even go outside. So I have found that the end of my couch, I'm going to show you right here. Hang on, let's see. Yeah, the end of my couch here, right here, is just the perfect height for me. So I will sit down right here on the end of this couch, and I'll plant my feet comfortably. And the other thing that I do when I do my up downs is I change the position of my feet. You know, doing things repetitively for many, many, many repetitions is actually not good for our joints. Variety, a range of motion are good for our joints. So here we go. And I usually start out in this position, and I go up. Oops, I don't know if you can see me. Ooh, there you go. Okay, so there we go. And down. So now I'm going to do 10. And 1, and 2, and 3. High. 4, 5 without arms. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and 1 to grow on. Now, I would be lying if I didn't say I didn't feel it a little bit in my knees. My left knee is very, very bad. My right knee, in my 40s, I had to have both my right and my left leg rebuilt in experimental surgeries called Tree-Lott-Fulkersons. And those are patellofemoral transfers where they actually did bone grafts, repositioned my kneecaps. But in one of my surgeries, they accidentally severed my quadricep in my right leg, which is the same terrible injury that Guy Fieri just had and had to have surgery on. So I had to learn how to re-walk again in my late 40s, and then again after this collapse of my spine at the end of 2024. So those, what I just did right now, are up downs. Now I had already done, I hadn't done for my 40 of them today, but I will be doing another 40 of them soon, but I wanted to show you that. I have some other things that I do, but those are 2 very, very important things. The other thing that I do is I like to walk around on my tiptoes. One of my neurosurgeons, when my back first broke, asked me to get up on my toes and walk. I didn't understand why he did that, but I know now. If you can stand on your toes and walk, you don't have the stenosis, you don't have the blockage, et cetera, in your spine. So that was one incredible thing in my favor, that all the stenosis and all the blockages were starting to heal, and I was able to walk on my toes. And walking on your toes lengthens your spine, helps you stand up straight. Now I'm going to show you one other little tiny thing that I do as part of my circuit micro workout in the mornings. And it's a very simple thing, and you would think that it would be a nothing burger. Why do you do this? But when you've broken your back, when your spine is collapsed, it's huge. And so here we go. Standing up straight. I just hit my lamp. All right, standing up straight, and it's 1, and 2, bring it down, and 3, and 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, I'm going for 40, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, almost there, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, that lamp. 11, that was one to grow on. So that's actually good. Woo, you can feel it. I got a little sweat doing that. You wouldn't think that was anything, but it's actually something. Now the next thing I want to do is learn how to do it on my toes. So standing on my toes and clapping my hands, but I'm not there yet. Anyways, so those are 3 of the things that I like to do as part of my circuit training, my micro workouts. Got a lot of breath, but that's okay. I'll see you in a little bit because I'm going to go taste my pork fried rice I made.